Rightio, it is that. I'm going to say time of day, but it's always a different time when I'm reading a poem, but for YouTube. But it's 12:17 p.m, so it's fairly early, but it's so cold, and I turned the heating down because it was getting a bit stuffy, because I was trying to dry some clothing, so I had the heating up for a while, and now turned it down. But yeah, it's cold, and feels like it's 2-3 p.m. or something. I'm feeling quite drowsy already. But I ate a really nice quiche from Sainsbury's, what was it, cheddar and cheddar, caramelised onion, that sort of thing. But it was much nicer than it may sound, much nicer. I just opened up at March 26th from a Shropshire lad. I visited Shropshire. It's interesting, but today it's the 20th of February, so that I have to wait. Shropshire. We're looking for 20th of February. And it's 12:19 p.m. And today's poem is called Joy by Hugo Williams. Joy by Hugo Williams. Not so much a sting as a faint's burn, not so much a pain as the memory of pain, the memory of tears flowing freely down cheeks, in a sort of joy that there was nothing worse in the world than stinging nettle stings, and to nothing better than cold dock leaves. Interesting. An interesting letter is called Joy. I see what he's doing. I'm just reading a biography as well about him, being a reference to blackberrying. It's interesting, blackberrying. I'm not sure if I've ever heard a blackberrying as a verb for picking blackberries. That's interesting. Blackberrying makes sense though. Pain alongside pleasure and such. Yeah. Not so much a sting as a faint burn, not so much a pain as the memory of pain. In a sort of joy that there was nothing. Yeah, sort of being present in the moment as well, the pain you're feeling in that moment, but then suddenly it may become a distant memory in terms of going blackberrying, as it says, to use that example that inspired the poem. The thorns that we find ourselves among while cresting and such, compared to the permanent pains like grieving, and although you change how you grieve over time as you find joy in ways, but it's always a magnificent thing. It's not like a scratch on your arm when you're picking blackberries and stuff. It is completely different. That's an interesting poem. That's an interesting one. Very interesting.